Greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm Mac. This is Let's Play Oxygen Not Included. In the last episode, we had to bite the bullet. In exchange for increasing the oxygen that we're consuming each cycle, we switched on the sublimation station. I don't know how long that's going to actually help. We're also working kind of hard on sealing off all of the hotspots around us. This is going to be a pretty construction-heavy moment of time. We're also researching decontamination, not for any particular reason, it's mostly just so we can we're doing it so we can start work on getting hatches up and running. Because we won't have time for a proper shipping system, so we've got to go for the next best thing, and that's just get the eggs out of that room. Speaking of which, build the floor out of mechanized airlocks. And that should force it, that gives us a way to immediately drop eggs if we ever get them. Although now that makes me think, we probably should start working on getting the critter sensor now that we have all that, but before that we'd want brute force refinement so we can get our hands on the... Well, I suppose we have lead, we could skip that over. Paint yourself into a corner again. Man, I really should have thought about how I start this thing. I mean, just look at all this overheated sand and sandstone. Having oil switched on as well, not one of my best ideas. Oh, he's on break. Alright, I guess that's a good reason not to be doing anything. Hello. There's a corner over here that's quite cool. Don't know whether we could abyssite tunnel our way over there, but it does show that there are places here that aren't extremely deadly to travel through because of the near 70-degree temperatures. They aren't common, but they do exist. Oh, nice. This is exactly 96 tiles. This isn't, but we'll work on that. And we have lead, which can solve a lot of our problems for us. The one advantage of starting with so many oil biomes in close proximity is free lead. Oh wow, this is fantastic. A massive jump start to our egg supply. Granted, it's going to be a while until we see all these eggs hatch. 5% per cycle, that's 20 cycles before they're food, so that's cycle 35. Then another 5 cycles to become hatches instead of hatchlings. Do we have any fossil from excavating the side of the biome? We actually do. But we don't have any iron, darn. We have lead, copper. I don't see that precious iron. So it'll be quite difficult to make the steel that we so desperately need. Which could have been used for a more inefficient heat deletion system. Because because we have so many arbitraries, we've got a quick early access to ethanol. Ethanol can be used in a... You can sort of keep recooling itself down and forcibly... It can be used sort of like a steam turbine is to cool itself down inefficiently, but it would take a lot of power to do so, and it's also... I'm pretty sure we'd need steel equipment to do the job. Actually, while we're all working hard there, why don't I look it up? It could actually work even if we didn't have that, but we would have a very narrow wriggle room, I think. evaporates at 78 degrees. Cool. This can be built with resources from a forest biome start. The downside is that it does end up that powering it is going to be pretty greedy. You might want a petroleum generator for that, which disables certain achievements, so One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 down. 11 across, 11 down, so rather greedy in terms of space. But we could fit it somewhere randomly in this hotbox. That is a possibility. Oh, actually, we could skill point people. I also saw the corner of a lab window here, so there is something here, but I get the feeling it's not the teleporter. I'm pretty sure that this is one of the supply teleporters and not the duplicate teleporter. And that will give them a slight source of food. Not an excellent one because there's only going to be one tree, but it will give them something to work with. Although I think the actual correct answer would be simply to go and... it would be a lot easier just to build my ranches on top of the... I need to build my ranches on top of the arbor trees, not the other way around. Controlling pit planting is kind of difficult, especially since sometimes they just decide they don't want to. I thought I turned music back on, did I? Yeah, I did turn music on, there's just no music going on at the moment. '88, '89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Not a full range size, oh well. We were just a little bit slow. Ooh, it might also be that we just don't have enough pressure here for the plants, so... Okay, I have the critter sensor. We can't do any red bolt research at the moment because it just takes too much. Where could we go into? Actually, weird question. Where's the ethanol distiller? It's way over here. I've never actually looked for it before. Anyway, we might actually end up needing this. No. We need the brute force refinement because we need refined aluminum. We automated the thing, and now only open when we sense there's eggs. And that will keep this room clean of eggs, so all our hatches will be nice and egg productive. In fact, we might even want to make a second floor below that, one that acts as a drowning tank, but that has the slight danger of, well, if we run out of critters, and we could always make an incubator if we really want to speed things up, which is kind of a tempting proposition, not gonna lie. At least the pips are reducing the carbon dioxide level a lot. These oxyphones aren't strong, but they're persistent. Yeah, there we go. Tree. Although, very low pressure here. We have food to spare, but that's because I'm not rushing through my recruitment drive. And that can always change very quickly. I know who this was. This is this little sun nymph. No, we can't afford it. We're gonna have to start inefficiently crushing some aluminum. It's unfortunate, but it has to be done. We need a temperature control system in place, and speeding up to aluminum is the only way we can do it. Oh, and critter pickup so we can get rid of that little shine bug. This is such a bizarre colony, but I am glad to at least give it a try at the start. Are there other technologies we'd like to go into? Probably starting off on this. Oh wait, it's not any petroleum generator, it's a tuned petroleum generator. I don't like using tuned generators. Our colony is a mess, but it is functional at least. Oh dear, I think this little critter might end up... Oof. It won't be tame, but it'll be very close to tame. We have plumbing. I feel like if I'm going to create any sort of ethanol cooling system, it's probably going to be around here. So let's start laying out a blueprint of sorts. We might have to punch down a bit further here just so we can navigate around the cooling brick, so... Okay, there's a project for them to do while I'm not looking. Although the other project I want them to do while I'm not looking is to finish bricking off the entire area, because we are starting to see all sides giving off a lot of heat. Best to start with this end so we can protect the pip ranches Well, we've passed the 50-minute mark, but we do have some ideas of what we're doing with the colony. Probably should have had this on a higher speed, but I worry about problems. Until next time, guys, take care. I'll see you all around.